All right, I am back for another session because I'm not 100% sure that this recorded, and I just want to make sure 100% that the news gets done. So if you're coming in for the encore, welcome. My name is Boca Ben. This is the Daily Download. Unfortunately, Melanie was not here to be with us, so it is just me for today. I want to give a shout out to Rex Opportunity. They have created the Daily Download, which if you need, you need a one email that summarizes all the great stories for you in your inbox. So you can get that at rexopportunity.com and download the Daily Download. That's where it comes from. Also, check out ritualmotion.com. We have some awesome content, not just the Daily Download news show, but so many other creators and shows and conferences and events. So definitely go to ritualmotion.com and check it out. Not a ton happening in the news today. Maybe that's a good thing because we don't have Melanie here today to really get her feedback on it. But just want to touch on a few pretty interesting stories. There were some rumors that Sony would be discontinuing the PS4. So it looks like they are really said no, that's not the case. The PS5 has been incredibly successful, albeit with major supply chain issues. But so there, you would think maybe Sony's going to discontinue the PS4, stop making it. That way they can focus on the PS5, but it looks like both are going to be produced at the same time. And I think that's good. I think the console is very, very strong, and there's still going to be a great market for that there. Maybe not in North America. I think everyone has one, but in a lot of places, a cheaper version of the PS. If a 5 would be a good alternative, is you could still buy the PS4. So that's what's happening there. Let's go to Chinese streaming platform Bilibili is banning violent games. Now, this kind of isn't really a surprise. We've already seen China crack down in many areas. They've cracked down on when kids can play games, for how long they can play games, the type of games. So the fact that they are going to be banning, well, in this case, the streaming platform is going to be banning some games is not surprising. So obviously the question is, what is a violent game? What's the definition? So they do shed some context there, things that are bloody, violent, or pornographic content, which is in compliance with the Chinese Ministry of Culture. So 60 titles have already been banned from the service, and they include GTA 5, Witcher 3, Heart of Iron, World of Tanks, and kind of surprising, but not surprising based on this, Rainbow Six Siege is also gone, and that's just part of a bigger tightening up from the Chinese government. Couple others just talk about. So Fnatic has announced a L'Oreal Men Expert partnership. So I think yesterday we talked about ELF. Is it pronounced ELF or ELF? Cosmetics was doing a partnership with Enthusiast Gaming. We've seen other brands do that. Some of them seem to be more trying to bring in sort of women in gaming, and those partnerships and activations been geared a little bit towards them. This, on the other hand, definitely is geared towards men. Obviously, it's called L'Oreal Men Expert. And so for Fnatic, which is a big esports org in Europe, so this is a deal that will see product activation centered around newly created Prep to Play tagline. Prep yourself, look good to play. I think it's a cool campaign, but you know what? It's risky too. You know, I think cosmetics and gaming, it could blow up pretty fast. The community could turn on you. Anyway, hopefully this is going to be okay, but Prep to Play is the hashtag that they're going to go with. So I think it's a little ballsy, but hey, you know, go big or go home. Last one on the dock is Oxygen Esports is partnering with Ice Shaker. Now, Ice Shaker may not be a household name. I first saw this company on Shark Tank many years ago, and it's one of the Gronkowski brothers, not Rob, the other one, one of the less famous ones. But yeah, this is, you know, it's a drinkware brand and other performance consulting services. So they are going to bring it to the Oxygen brand, which is in many different esports, and of course moving into Call of Duty with the Boston franchise. So that will be pretty good. And listen, if you are if you're a team, if you're a tournament organizer, if you're a college, and you're like, oh, I need to get sponsors. Well, this is what you do. Ice Shaker makes this announcement. Hey, go contact Ice Shaker, because if they're going to throw money at Oxygen Esports, yeah, maybe that just means they're into esports. They get it. So there's a much better chance that they are going to support your league, team, whatever, merch drop, something like that. So, when you hear these sponsorship and partnership announcements, whether it's through here, the Daily Download, Esports Insider, wherever you get your esports news, tip, those are the people you should be reaching out to. Anyway, thanks so much for listening. I'm Boca Ben. This has been episode 103, take 2. Don't forget, rexopportunity.com, download the Daily Download, and go to ritualmotion.com and check out all of the other content we have going on. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.